Forward Motion is a 40-day adventure with Jesus. It's a fresh way for us to discover God through His Word and through prayer as we seek movement in our lives. Through this experience, we believe God will meet us in amazing ways. Over the 40 days of Lent 2021, we'll walk together through the entire story of the ministry of Jesus as it's told by the biblical author Mark. Mark is one of the early followers of Jesus. He may or may not have known Jesus himself, but he was most likely a traveling companion of the Apostle Peter. Now, Mark, by the way, is the shortest of all four of the gospel letters, and that means that when we read it together over 40 days, each day's passage is a manageable size. Each day's guide is broken into 3 sections. The first section is the good news. This is the actual scripture text that we'll read for the day. We've chosen to tell Jesus' story in the New Living Translation, which we found will help us understand the story in a relevant way, and it helps us to enter the story ourselves. The second section is digging deeper, and this is where we briefly explore aspects of the daily story that might be especially interesting or potentially confusing. It gives some suggestions of ways to look at the story and what it might mean for us. The third section is moving forward together, and this is where we might offer some suggestions for how the daily readings might apply to you, to 3 people in your life, and to finally Northbridge. We refer to this reflection time as my life, my 3, and my church. Now, if you're like me, I'm sure you want to grow spiritually and experience deeper joy as you see God at work in your life. Furthermore, who wouldn't want to see 3 of their friends or family members experience God in a new way over the next 40 days? And as a church, we want to see God increasingly build Northbridge into the kind of church that our neighbors are thankful for. We want to love our world and our community at an entirely new level. Well, Forward Motion, both the 6-week weekend experience as well as the 40-day adventure through the Gospel of Mark, is designed to do all of that. It'll help us revitalize our faith and our hope in Jesus, who loves us, who laid down His life for us, and get this, who rose again to give us new life. So how do we get this forward motion moving? Well, you can start by picking up a book today during our weekend services or anytime here at the church during office hours. Now, we're suggesting a $5 donation for the devotional book, but we want everyone to have one regardless of your ability to donate. Or you can go directly to the Northbridge Church website /Forward Motion for a downloadable copy of this daily devotional, plus other Forward Motion resources and tools, including videos, that will help you go deeper. Finally, we encourage everyone to do this together with others. Maybe you want to jump into a group here at Northbridge or a virtual group online to discuss the message and the weekly reflections. You can request a group on the Forward Motion website page. So many of us here at Northbridge are excited that you'll be joining us on this 40-day journey. So buckle up, get ready for our Forward Motion adventure. We can't wait to see what God will do through this intentional movement towards Him.